One meal left.
Yeah.
What would be your last meal?
Ooh, man. I make a vegan nacho that's crazy. We gotta show people that you actually not only can do better, but you deserve it.
You deserve to be healthy.
Yeah, you deserve it, man.
Meet John Lewis, AKA the Badass Vegan. Growing up amid the struggles of Ferguson, Missouri, he had to figure out who he was the hard way.
So my mother was actually a crack addict.
Wow.
So my grandmother stepped in and took over. She didn't have a lot of time to cook like home-based meals. You know, by the time I was 13, I found myself at 315 pounds.
He says he had 3 aunts who weighed over 400 pounds. There were amputations due to diabetes, and while he was in grad school, his mother got colon cancer. So the former butcher and barbecue fanatic tried veganism, and he found a new calling: chef and plant evangelist. And he discovered a new universe in places like Planta, built by the acclaimed restaurateur Steve Salm, who once saw a documentary about food so disturbing, he changed his diet and blew up his business model.
If I had to rely on exclusively vegans to fill our restaurant, we'd be out of business day one. My job is to make you love it. And if I can convince you, as somebody that identifies themselves as a carnivore, that doing this one day a week, one meal period a day, whatever it may be, then I've won. Because the way in which we've shaped society to think it's okay to have eggs for breakfast and grilled chicken Caesar for lunch and a steak for dinner is sustainable, is insane.
And he's not the only one who thinks the future is all about veggies. This is 11 Madison Park, one of the best reviewed, most revered restaurants in the world, where a dinner for 2 can set you back about $1,000, and they just went vegan. But while all of this plays out at the fancy end of the food chain, there are a disturbing number of food deserts in this country, where good groceries, good food is a luxury, and oftentimes they're in the same neighborhoods of color, suffering the worst effects of pollution and climate change.
Put guns in the communities, put disease in the communities, put poor food in the communities.
Food justice is the subject of his new film, They're Trying to Kill Us, which also lifts up hip-hop stars as vegan role models.
It feels like you joined a club, right?
Yeah. Not a cult, a club. I know some people.
It's definitely starting to feel more clubby than.
Yeah. I think back in the day, it did have that cult feel, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of people that were like, "You're not a vegan? No, I can't talk to you." And I think now people are starting to realize, like, we got to be more accepting, and we have to be the ones to show them how amazing this life is. It's like if you're trying to promote how happy and healthy you'll be being vegan, you can't be angry and dismissive. Like that doesn't work.
But breaking old systems and habits will take new thinking and new ways of bringing fresh nutrition into all those dry food deserts, no matter where they are.
So these are our microgreens.